Okay, so for what is that?
Yeah,
What
so
is the shape
God
of that?
shut the fuck up. It's the necessary being that creates all contingent things.
Well, so you're instantiating modality into this. I'd be very careful about that. But
Are you
go
fucking
ahead.
retarded? I never said that. I said it's necessary.
Okay, so go ahead.
What? Fuck
Is
you want me to go ahead? The
is
fuck are
that
you
your
talking
argument?
about?
There's a necessary being there for God?
Hold on, bro. I gotta play the game.
Uh, okay, so for the recording, he just left the call. Yeah. Oh, back. Did you get your argument?
Bitch, let's debate.
I thought we were debating. So you're trying to do necessary argument for God. I
You
didn't think you finished that though. So necessary being
not
what?
finish
Okay, so can you restate your argument?
existing in all possible worlds. You fucking idiot.
Okay. For how are we defining this all
Hold on,
possible
bro.
worlds? How are we defining
Hold on, bro.
this world?
Hold on, bro.
Do you not have your argument?
Nah, man, bro. I don't think it's fucking I don't know if it's necessary.
You don't know if it's necessary. So this
Hold
being
on,
you're
stop,
saying,
stop, stop.
I mean, you just said it was necessary. Now you're saying it's not necessary. So you're saying is
Hold
it
on, stop.
contingent?
Stop, stop.
Take your time.
Alright, yeah, it's necessary, homie.
Okay, okay. So how do you go about that? How do you set your odds?
So you want my argument, bro?
Yeah.
You fucking dumbass
I've been
faggot. You
asking for
fucking
that.
suck. You suck, by the way. Like you is ass. I hope you know that, bro.
So what's your
Like
argument?
you genuinely some booty shit. You butt. You butt. You
What's your
some
argument? For God. You said it was a necessary being, right?
shut the fuck up. Look at chat.
Okay, so oh God. If the totality of contingents is actualized by a contingent existence, then this contradicts the totality. Well, first you haven't
Yeah.
defined what totality is.
The set,
Um,
bro.
the set?
If the set of contingent things is
Okay, so
actualized
the
by
set of
a
contingent
contingent
things of
existence,
what?
then it's contradict. Shut up,
Okay, so
faggot.
existence of what? Are you talking about yourself? What is it predicated
Of
under?
contingent things.
Okay, so what defines a contingent thing if you haven't defined that?
So you don't know what a contingent thing is?
No,
You don't know what a contingent thing
you
is?
haven't defined
Oh,
that for
bro,
what that
you was a
is.
dumbass. Oh yeah, you're gonna mute it if you don't shut the fuck up. All right, good. All right. So
You haven't
a
finished your
contingent thing is
argument.
stop. You're gonna mute it, bitch, because you don't know how to shut up. All right, now you're gonna unmute it. All right. So like I was saying though, right?
Listen, if you're
I could
going to
you're
do
bro. Can you
this,
shut the
this is
fuck
why I wanted
up?
a stage debate with like an actual moderator, because you have like
I'm the
really
mod,
weird
bro.
issue
Bro, be
with
quiet. Be quiet.
muting
Be quiet.
me and
All right.
unmuting me.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
It's
Stop.
weird. Okay, so
Stop.
can you
Be quiet.
define what you mean by totality? In what
It's a
set of
set,
contingent
set,
things?
set,
Okay, so set
set
of what? Set of what?
of
How are you defining the
contingent
set?
things.
Okay, contingent things of what? Are you defining it as a personal
Just
existence?
just things that are contingent.
Okay, so
Things
can you
that exist.
define that? It's not a very hard thing to
You don't
define
know
if
what
you know what.
contingent means?
No, I'm asking you what contingent means
Content.
for that set.
Shut up, faggot. So contingent
How are
means
you
that you're
defining that
dependent.
with the necessary thing?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Go ahead.
Ugh. It means you're dependent on something,
Okay.
and
So
that
are you using
um,
like
it's possible that you could fail to exist in a world.
okay, so are you using I'm just gonna
Hmm?
guess you're gonna use a basic electric modality, right? So for something to
What? Wait,
exist,
no, no, no.
it
Say that one more
must
time, bro.
exist,
I can't hear
right?
you. I'm using it.
It's just like
So
your
no, no, no. Wait,
regular
stop, stop,
like
stop,
crypt key
stop.
modality. That's what
Hey,
you're
hey,
trying to
stop.
do,
So
right?
the modal logic that I'm using is logic.
the modal logic that you're using is
The
logic.
modal scope that I'm using is logic.
The modal scope that you're using is logic. The modal
Yes.
scope that you're using is
The modal
logic.
scope that I am using is logic. Yes, a logical modal scope. Are you fucking retarded, bitch? Like you don't know what a logical modal scope is, dumbass. The fuck?
I don't think do know what this model or modal scope of logic is. No, I don't. Since you haven't defined what that
You're
modal scope
fucking
is.
retarded.
Are you talking about
You
S5s?
the
Like, what are you
fucking
talking about?
dumbass. Nigga
Are
don't
you
know
talking
what a
about
logical modal
S5?
scope is. Nigga don't know what a
Are you
logical
using
modal scope
K?
is. You don't know what a logical modal scope is.
I mean, you're obviously going to be using K as, like,
The
basic
fuck is a K?
necessitation for your
Nigga,
argument.
I'm using the
So,
three laws of.
for
I'm
your
using the
argument,
three law.
again, so
I'm
for
using the three.
totality of the set, how are you
You're getting
defining the
muted,
set?
bitch, because you don't know how to shut up. So I'm using the three laws of logic, faggot. So the modal scope, right? I don't know you. I don't know if you know what a modal scope is, but you could Google it. But a modal scope, right? The modal scope, the scope that is being used is logic, my nigga. The three laws of thought, you dumbass, stupid ass faggot. So if you actually understood basic philosophy, then you would have understood this very basic term. But you don't understand basic philosophy, and therefore you are getting destroyed in this conversation, right? So are you gonna give my counter? Are you gonna give a counter argument, or are you gonna get slammed?
So, just for everybody that's
That's not
listening
a
to the
counter
recording,
argument.
you're saying
That's not
that
a counter argument.
the modal
I'm
logic that
gonna
you're
you his
using
ass.
is defined as quote unquote logic.
I never
That's what
said
you
modal
said.
logic. I said modal scope, bitch.
Your modal scope is logic. That is your modal scope.
Yes, a logical motoscope.
That
Yes,
Hey,
that's
damn.
your.
You said
So
what?
can you
yes, a
please
logical
define
motoscope.
what that means? I just
So,
seem
do you
totally
know what a
confused with that.
okay? All right, we're gonna use all right. We're gonna use common sense.
You
Okay, so
haven't
what's a
defined your
motoscope?
scope. You
Nick,
haven't
what's a
defined your scope.
motoscope?
What
Okay,
is
be quiet, be quiet.
necessitation under
All
this
right, faggot,
set?
faggot. Stop,
Are you
stop. What's a
defining
motoscope?
under a what, like under personal identity or under something that's not under something that's necessitated? Again,
Fuck
you
is
haven't
this nigga talking
defined
about?
anything that
Wait,
is
what? Whoa,
causal
all
or
right. So do
inner
you know?
between contingent things
God
or
damn, you don't
not,
know how to
which
shut the
usually
fuck
you
up,
would say for this
bro.
type of
Bitch,
argument of
quiet,
thought.
nigga. Do you know what a
But you
fucking
aren't.
motoscope
You
is?
aren't.
Do
So
you know what a
again,
motoscope
so
is?
your argument was,
Can you define a motoscope?
and I quote, if the
Can you define
totality
a
of
motoscope?
contingents is actualized by a
Yeah, I could
contingent
send it again, bro.
existence, then this contradicts the totality. Then when I asked
Mm-hmm.
what the totality refers to, you're saying it is the contingent set of those sets. Apparently, it's just a contingent set.
That's
And
not what
when
I
I
said.
asked for that, well, okay, you didn't say that. So you could reiterate that, please.
So if the set of contingent things is actualized by the contingent existence, then this contradicts the set. The set of contingent things is actualized by a contingent existence, therefore this contradicts the set. So obviously that's false, right? Because bro, can you
You're
shut the
saying
fuck up? You
so
just
you're
asked
saying
me
the
to clarify and then you
necessitation of
interrupt
the
me. Be
totality
quiet,
cannot be
bitch.
a contingent thing.
You said what?
So you're saying the totality of the set cannot be contingent upon those
Nope.
things, correct?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah,
So
so
again, so what is this totality
the
that you're speaking of? Are you talking about like reality?
the set of
Are you talking
contingent things,
about
homie.
okay, so what is a contingent thing? Are you talking about like
I think
part
that
necessitation?
the
Like you
thing
can't
that's
have a
dependent
boat
is
without
something
like,
that is something that could
wood.
fail to exist in a
Bro,
possible world.
Mono, do you want
That
me
is
to just
bro,
clarify for
you're
you,
getting
nigga?
muted, bro. I'm not
Like
gonna
this is
all
really
right, bro,
hard
and you also get
to
muted, faggot,
just
because you don't know how to shut the fuck up. All right, so I'm gonna speak. So pretty much the argument goes, right? I'm not saying, right? What I'm saying is that contingent means dependent on something, right? You need this thing to exist, and it also means that it's possible, not necessary. Okay, faggot, you dumbass bitch. Now y'all gonna get unmuted. I don't know why y'all are cutting me off and not letting
I
me
was gonna
finish.
clarify for you, but okay.
So faggot,
yeah,
you
so
want to
you
debate?
really have like an issue with like muting
Yeah.
people.
Can you attack the argument
You again, when I asked for clarification of your argument, totality of what? For contingent things of what? You haven't actually defined your modal
of
scope.
contingent things?
Contingent thing of what? What is your modal scope? You just said it you have a modal scope and that is defined as logic. Okay, so what is the modal scope?
Mm,
What necessitates those
Logic.
parts within your set defined of those things? Since you're defining it
Do
as a
you know what a
contingent thing.
motoscope is?
No, since
What's a
you haven't
motoscope?
defined one. You have not
What's a
defined one.
motoscope? What's a motoscope? What's a motoscope, bitch?
Again, why are you trying to deflect? Can you please
I'm
provide
not.
your
You're the one who
argument?
brought it up. What's a
No,
motoscope?
I'm not the one that brought up modal operators. You're the one that said that the totality of contingents is actualized by a contingent existence. Then this contradicts the totality. Again, you're the one bringing up again contingency that deals with modality.
And
That's your
the
argument.
modal, yeah, and the modality is logic.
Okay, so your modal scope is, and I quote, logic.
Yes.
Okay, so can you give me like some schemas, some logic? Like, what are the axioms? How are you defining this? What's the definition?
Do you not know what the three laws of logic are, bro?
No, because I've never heard of this modal scope, which
So
just
you never heard of
defines.
classical logic?
I've heard of classical logic, but I haven't heard classical
That's the
logic under
scope.
this modal scope. So you
That's
should
the
define
scope.
this modal scope under classical logic, please. How
That's
are you
the
defining
whole.
necessitation or contingent things under this totality? And
If
obviously
the
a
thing is necessary,
totality.
if the thing is necessary in this modal scope, then that means it's
Can I
logic.
ask you
Then that
this?
means it's
Okay, can I
necessary.
ask you
That
this?
means it's
Do you
logically
think
necessary.
Okay, so do you think contingent things and necessary things can be within the totality?
No.
You don't think that necessary things and contingent things cannot be within the set of a totality?
Nope.
You don't think that?
No, because the totality is the set. The set is of contingent things. It's not a set of
So
set
you're
and
defining the
contingent and
totality.
necessary
Okay, so
things.
no. I'm saying that if we have a set and we're defining it as this totality, which is grouped upon
Are you
these
retarded?
sets as contingent and necessary,
Yeah.
then you're defining as only contingents is presupping. So you're begging the
You said
question of
what?
this contingents. So
You're
how are you
not listening.
defining
I didn't listen. You
contingencies?
gotta say it one more time. I'm not going
So how are you defining your modal scope? Just go ahead. Go
The
ahead.
three laws of logic, bro.
Okay, so that's not a modal scope. That's
That
just gonna
okay.
go
What?
under
Give an
Aristotelian
example of
logic.
a give an example of a motoscope.
That's not my argument. You're the one trying to provide a modal scope.
Yeah, and I know, and I'm telling you what it is, bro.
You know what it is, even though you're giving me Aristotelian three laws of logic. That's not a modal scope. Okay, this is really
Yes, it
embarrassing.
is. It's a logical
It really is
motoscope.
embarrassing. Yes, I agree.
No, that's not what I said, dumbass faggot. I say it's a motoscope.
Okay, yeah, you're fucking ass, okay? Three laws of logic do not have a modal scope. Oh my god. How
Give
are
an
you this
example of a
retarded?
motoscope. Give an example of a motoscope. You still haven't defined what a motoscope is.
Again, I don't need to define a modal scope. You're the one bringing up a modal scope.
Mm.
I don't
When did
have
I
to
bring up a
define any.
motoscope?
Okay. When did you bring up a modal scope? Yes, you were defining. Your entire argument was hinged upon this totality of contingents, which again is what's that? That's modality. And what does modality infer? Oh, a modal scope. And what were you trying to argue with Mono this entire time? A modal
Bro,
scope. And you're failing. What are you
you're a
doing?
dumbass.
What are you doing?
You
It's
you's a
pathetic.
fucking you's a fucking idiot, bro. Sorry, you just a retard, bro. You don't know what a
I'm retarded. When
yeah.
you define again, everybody for the recording,
I never defined motoscope as
you're
the three
defining
laws of
modal
logic.
scope.
I'm saying I'm
Okay,
using
so
a
you're
logical
backtracking.
motoscope.
You
No,
don't
I'm
define
not.
modal
I'm saying
scope.
I'm using.
You
I've
don't
told you
define your
five
modal
times.
scope
I've told you
as
like,
the three laws of logic.
bro.
Okay,
No, I never
I will
did. I
accept
said
that.
I'm
I accept
using a
that.
logical
You
motoscope
can
a lot.
learn. You're not that stupid. I
What?
hope.
The fuck is this shitty ass? All right, bitch. So I already told you what the fuck I'm using. I'm using a logical motoscope. I never defined modal scopes as
Yeah,
logic. That's dumb as
modality is
shit.
logical. Okay, sure. So
Y-
again,
Yeah.
what is
Are
your
you
modal
fucking okay?
scope?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You're getting me to bitch because I'm okay. You're actually like dumb as
His
shit.
trigger
Like
finger, his
this,
trigger
this
finger.
shit, this
It
shouldn't
just
be the hard
cannot
part of the
mute
argument. Like
people.
you're actually dumb as
I'm
fuck.
letting you
When I'm
talk, and you're
saying you're getting me to,
struggling to
I'm not
provide.
gonna lie. You're getting me. Shut the fuck up. All
Okay,
right. So like I
listen,
was saying earlier, hold on.
Mono.
Wait. Yeah. What's up, man?
All right, how about the big hot cake mouth moderates this linear
Yeah,
conversation?
sure, man. Of
Yo,
course allows
hello,
it.
yo, Mono, if you
All right,
give
so
him
Corey, you're gonna
Yeah.
shut your bitch ass up. So like I was
yeah, if
saying
you give
though,
him
right?
Anyways,
Oh,
wait,
you're
hold on.
very hard pressed with that.
Hold on, Quark. Are you fine with me moderating this
Hey,
good
yo,
faith
Mono,
linear?
Honestly, I
Right.
wish we would have a
Actually,
stage
oh, he's
debate
dead.
because this guy is like
Why?
he's gonna
What
get
did Hyde?
blasted.
Wait, what did Hyde do? He's my best friend.
She's talking about you, Mono.
No, I'm
Okay, so
talking to
Mono,
right.
Can
so
y'all
what's your
like
modal
get to
I'm
the
ass
scope?
like
faggot.
Can
All
you
right, fat
provide
yo,
your modal
yo,
scope? Go
bro,
ahead,
bro.
go ahead. What's the
I
totality
just
of contingents? How are you defining this to set for contingents?
you're retarded.
So what is the semantics for it? It's not that hard to understand. Okay, so if you're gonna have a modal scope, guess what? You're gonna have semantics, right? So if you don't,
Bro, why are you timing out
how are you
high, bro?
having this
You doing too much,
argumentation?
bro.
You're not
Stop
giving
timing
an
out, bro.
analytical
Stop
truth
timing
or an
out high,
analytical
bro.
judgment. No, this isn't. It's more of a declarative
Bro, I'm
argument
not
than
listening to you,
actual
bitch. Damn.
analytical
All
at
right, what do you
all.
want? What do you want, bro?
So you found your modal scope, right?
I've already told you what my motoscope
Your
is.
modal
You're
scope
confused.
is okay. So I guess I just am not tracking. What's your modal scope again, please?
Logic.
Your modal scope is logic.
Yup.
You're such a troll. And you would say this to anybody
What?
seriously. You
What's a
would.
motoscope? What's a motoscope?
I'm not the one trying to define a modal scope. You're the one saying modal
Oh,
scope is logic. So
is
please,
Logic.
is there a
can you
thing? Is
further
there a
define
such
this?
thing as a non-logical motoscope?
Mono, I'm not the one trying to argue modal scopes. So can you define this
Bro,
logic under a modal scope? Can you define what the
so
semantics
when I
entail?
say logical
What are the
motoscope, that
axioms? What
means
are your
that
definitions?
means that,
So
bro,
what is
can
the
you shut
contingent
the fuck
parts
up,
in which this
bitch? Damn, you
totality
just told
is
me what the
semantically entailed
hell.
upon? It's not that
All right,
hard. It really isn't. You're
you're
like
s-
slipping.
you're gonna get muted
I'm gonna
because
get muted again. Oh, I'm
yeah,
not gonna get muted.
if you continue if you
Mono,
Hyde
Mono,
is
hold up. Mono,
debating
don't
right now,
mute
I
her.
guess. If you're gonna
Okay,
mute
listen,
me.
listen, listen.
all
Everyone
right, all
calm
right,
down.
faggot, shut up. So like I
The
was
Don't
saying,
be
big
a
high kick
coward.
muff is here. Let's not moderate again. Listen. It's not that hard. Just take turns
hey,
talking.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bradley ain't giving you
Okay,
turn,
so
so
anyway,
you can't even
I
moderate real
said
quick.
my piece, Mono, so please think of something instead of just rambling.
All right, then be quiet, right? So when I'm saying logical motoscope, I'm literally just saying that what's possible and what's not possible is determined by the three laws of logic, right? So if something abides by the three laws of logic, then it's possible, and if it doesn't, then it's not possible. That's what I mean. That's what. So do you understand now? So when I say that this thing is contingent, it's contingent under a logical motoscope, and when I say this thing is necessary, it's still under a logical motoscope, right? So that means if it's necessary, it means it exists in all logically possible worlds. That's what I mean, bro. It wasn't that complicated, bro.
If you're gonna try to find the three classical laws of logic, so law of identity, A equals A, law of non-contradiction,
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want
the
to hear
not
your
equals A
ramble.
and not equals A
But I
under
know what it is.
parentheses,
So I
law of
know what
absolute
the
limit,
three
which is
laws of
A or
logic are,
not
bro.
A. So okay, so you're gonna have to
What?
define the necessitation and possibility operators under which. How are you defining those things? So if it's
You don't know what
possible,
possible means, bro.
no, because you're missing your identifiers. Okay, so if you're gonna say that A equals A, or if you're gonna use this under a modal operator, if it's possible that A
Who
equals
said I'm
A,
using
but
that
it's
as a modal
possible that
operator?
it is not A equals A, then it
That's
can
not
be A
possible.
equals
That
B
wouldn't
because
be
it's
possible under
possible.
this modal scope. It wouldn't
No,
be
because you
possible under
haven't
this modal
defined
scope.
that A does not equal A, or under some necessitation that it
A does
cannot
not equal
fail
A,
to
violating
equal
the laws
A.
of identity. What the
So it
fuck are you
could
talking
equal
about?
B since you haven't defined A
No,
equal
it
A.
can't. No, it can't.
Okay, so you have defined this. So what is your necessitation for this? What's your modal operators? Are you defining this? What's the set? Are they contingent? Are they necessitated? Please. You're not doing anything here. It's
Bro,
really bad.
okay, so I don't know. That was just a big ass ramble of literally nothing. The laws of logic, the laws, right? They're laws. The laws are saying
That's not a
A,
scope. That's not
you're
a
gonna be,
scope.
yeah, you're,
You
yo,
have axioms to work
okay,
with,
you're
but
getting,
you
I ain't
don't
gonna lie,
have
you're getting muted. I ain't
operators
gonna lie,
which you're putting into this.
bitch. Okay, well, the modal operators, the ones everybody fucking use, like fucking can, must, fucking possible, fucking should, could, ever, all of them bitches, right? That's what I'm using, bitch. Like, bro, like you complicating this shit. The argument goes, it says, right, that
Just remember
there's
that
a
you
set.
muted me for that,
Yo, who
so.
unmuted this bitch, bro? You getting your perm streaking, I ain't gonna lie.
And you would not want to
So
debate me if you were on
again,
stage.
I would
You would
literally
really
slam
be
you.
shaking.
I would literally slam you.
Oh,
But pretty
like
much the
you're
argument,
slamming right now,
bro.
right?
Oh
Like
my
you're
god.
defining your modal scope. You still haven't defined totality and what it means with
Oh
necessitation or
I'm just
contingent.
gonna retime
Or
my argument. I don't.
how
I'm
about
gonna
we
just
actually go back
retime
to the
my.
main point of this argument?
I'm gonna
How
just
are you
retime my
defining God?
argument,
What the
bro.
fuck do you mean by totality?
I'm gonna
Okay,
just
even if I
read.
accept all of your silly
If the
argument,
set of contingents
why do I care that if the totality of the set contradicts the contingent
is
things?
actualized,
This does not
shut
necessitate a
the
God. You haven't.
bitch. God damn, let's finish. Fuck. By a contingent existence. How do I spell existence? Existence. Then this should The set. Premise 2. This shit. Let me copy it. Therefore, let me copy it. Oh shit, I didn't remove the top part. That's not my definition of a motoscope. I told you that's the motoscope that I'm using, you stupid ass faggot. You're getting, I ain't gonna lie, after this debate, you're gonna ban. Cause like you're actually a dumbass.
Oh, it's so
I
Don't
weird.
already
You're
ban her,
told
so
you
Mom.
that's
pathetic.
not what I'm
Oh, look at
defining. That's
this.
not what I'm defining
Oh, are
moto.
you getting
Yo,
upset?
yeah,
Oh,
you're getting muted again, dumbass. So I literally told you earlier that I can agree that there could be other types of motoscopes that don't have to be logic. I'm saying the motoscope that I'm using right now, which was what you asked, was logic, you stupid ass faggot, you dumbass bitch. All right, now you can go, bro.
okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so, and you define your modal scope as the three laws of logic. And again, I'm wondering if A equals A, where are you using your modal operators? Hello?
What does that have to do with anything, bro?
Well, if you understand what a modal scope is, you have to have modal operators. This is just
Hmm.
a very basic understanding of what you're
Bro,
trying to
what do you
do
think a
here.
modal operator is, bro?
Apparently, I don't know because I'm not the one trying to define it. Again, you're the one trying to use it.
I never said I'm defining it. You're the one who brought this shit up.
Oh, I'm the one that brought this shit up. I mean, you're not the one that said premise one of the totality of contingents is actualized but a contingent existence. Then
Read
this
my new
contradicts the
argument.
totality. Premise two, the totality of contingents
Read
is
my new
actualized
argument.
by a contingent
Read
existence.
my new argument.
And the conclusion, therefore, this contradicts the
Read my
totality.
new
And
argument. Read
this
my new
does
argument.
not conclude that God
Read
exists,
my new
which is the
argument.
entire point of this argument. So
Read
if you
the
aren't
new
going to
argument.
act, okay, so sure. Sure. If the set of contingents is actually, again, you didn't change anything. You haven't defined anything.
Okay, so what's the problem?
What's
Yeah,
the
I have.
problem?
You don't know what a set is?
I don't know what a set is. Okay, I guess I don't
Yeah.
know what a set is since you haven't defined what the set is. You haven't
You
defined the
don't know
members.
nothing, bro.
You haven't defined the identity
Golly.
of the members. You haven't defined the set. You
You
haven't
was
defined
you
what the
was ass.
membership
You
is.
suck. You don't know shit. Damn.
What isn't a membership
Your
of it?
dumbass,
Are you
your
saying the
dumbass gonna
totality
start fucking
is
using your shitty ass
necessitation?
faggot ass
Is if you have a
brain,
modal
nigga.
operator of a
Nigga trying to
necessity of
change,
A,
nigga kissing
and this
boys and shit, nigga.
identity
You
is going
need,
to be
nigga, you
under,
figure out
I guess, the
English,
first
nigga.
law of
You dumb
logic,
as
which is
fuck.
identity. If
Fucking
it's a possible
retard.
modal operator, or if it's a necessitation of that operator, how are they going to be under the same membership if they're going to be under different modal operators? Your modal scope does not define this at all, and you still refuse to actually define this, since I think you don't have an actual modal scope.
Your ass. You lost, homie.
So,
Alright, so do you have a new contention other than the shitty booty ass contention?
well, you haven't proven God, so that was
Yeah,
the
I
entire
have. So
point.
again, right, the set the thing that creates the set cannot be contingent because then it would be within the set. So that which
Okay,
is
so
contradictory.
how does that define God?
Because then that would mean that God has to be necessary, which means that it fulfills my
Okay, no, that's just
definition,
gonna be
which is
like
a
an
necessary being that
analytical
control.
type of
It's a
definition.
necessary. Or you're gonna mute it. It's a necessary being that creates the set of contingent things.
Again, it's just begging the question. You haven't
No, that's what
proven.
God means, and I'm telling you how I
It
went to that
means that
conclusion.
you haven't defined your modal scope of how it's necessitated. Are you saying that
Then
you could
it's
even argue,
necessary under a
hell, I
logical
would
motoscope, bro.
let you do a very basic Kalam argument for every action or for every,
That's not the
independent
argument I'm making.
clause or
That's not the
cause
argument that
that
I'm
it
making.
must be necessitated that there is something that is before it. If it is contingent, then there must be necessitation for it to go
What are you,
not back forever. Since people do not like those infinite regresses.
what are you, what are, I'm not talking about, what are you talking about, bro?
So, are you going to define God, or are you just going
I
to
just
do
told you
this
the
silly?
definition of God, a necessary being that creates the set of contingent things.
Okay, so you haven't defined necessary, you haven't defined contingent. So what is a
Necessary
contingent?
means exist in all possible worlds.
Okay, so how are you defining
Contingent means that
existence? How are
you
you
just
defining
exist in a
existence?
possible world that you're not necessary,
Okay,
my
what is
nigga.
a
That you're
possible
dependent
world?
on something to exist.
Okay, so how
Hmm?
do you define a possible world from a necessary world? How do you differentiate between
That's
the two?
there's no such thing as a necessary world. What the fuck
There's no such thing as
When
a
I say
necessary
necessary
world.
world, I'm saying
Oh,
that a thing
okay.
exists in all. When I say something is necessary, I'm saying this thing exists in all possible worlds.
And that would mean that it's a necessitation, isn't it? Not that it is a possibility
Yeah,
that
the
it's
thing
not
is
fail.
necessary, dumbass. The
So
fuck?
you haven't given a modal scope for how it
This
cannot
nigga
fail.
is
It's more of
ass.
like you're just begging the question that it doesn't
Bro,
fail.
you suck.
I
You was
suck.
ass.
Again, you define
Fucking
modal
shit.
scope as
Shit.
logic. That's your
Wait, put it on
thing,
God. Put it
not
on
mine.
God.
Again, you haven't
Yeah,
defined
you
God.
can't even put that
Oh,
on God.
unless you
Like you
define God
can't
as
even
the
put that on
contingent
God
part
because
of
you know
sex.
that's straight bullshit, nigga. You know damn well I didn't define it that way. I'm saying the motoscope that I'm using is logic, dumbass.
And by the way, I would really be hard pressed that you would actually
Yeah,
judge me
bro,
for
bro.
this
Hey, we
debate
got
for
shit
not
judge.
doing
We got
substance
shit judge. We
dualism.
got shit judge.
Like, goddamn.
You agree with Nightmare Shin judging?
What?
Yeah. Do you want a Shin account limited to judge?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right, bet. Hey, wait, Shin, you there, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna conclude real quick. All right, this stupid ass faggot is ass, bro. So this dumbass faggot, right, was asking me what motoscope that I'm using. I said logical, right? I'm using the logical motoscope. Then he said, "What the fuck do you mean by necessary and possible?" Or no, not necessary and contingent. And I said necessary means you exist in all possible worlds, and that possible and that contingent means that you're dependent on something to exist, and that you're possible, like your existence is possible. It's not
Yeah,
necessary.
and you haven't defined those things. How are they accessible to these worlds?
Okay, so
What
cool. So
defines them as
now,
possible and what defines them as
yeah,
necessary?
you can now get your
What
conclusion.
separates those worlds from each other if it's not by those entailments? You haven't defined those, by the way. You still are not finding that.
What the fuck are we talking
What are you
What am I
talking
talking
about?
about? Same thing. You haven't been tracking for the
What
past,
the
I guess,
fuck is
30
this shit,
minutes.
bro? You are, bro. You
Why
was so
did I
shitty
get?
and ass and
Wait,
faggot, bro. You
wait. Can
were
you just
ass, bro.
wait? Can you give your conclusions real quick?
No, he
Talking to
still
you,
hasn't
dumbass.
given. You want to go to conclusions, Mono? You're already begging for conclusions. You haven't even finished your
Nigga, I
argument.
thought like, bro. Never mind, bro. Yo, Mono, you got
All right,
this,
bro.
bro.
So,
It's
what's your
pathetic.
last question? What's the last question you want to ask before conclusion, bitch?
You haven't defined God. You haven't defined even this argument. If I
Nigga
accepted
is
it, does not define
ass.
God or necessitate
This
any
nigga
God
is
in any
ass.
sense,
Nigga
since you
is
haven't defined
ass.
anything. And
So
failing to do this modal scope is just oh.
I'm gonna answer the only one question that I didn't answer. The reason why it would mean God is because again, if the syllogism that I sent follows, then that means that the thing can't be contingent. So if it's not contingent, then it's necessary, and if it is necessary, then yeah, by definition, it works.
Except you
It's
haven't
the
defined what the
necessary being.
totality
It's the
of the
necessary being
contingents
that
are.
creates all contingent
You
things,
never
or
gave a
creates the set
definition
of
for
contingent
this.
things.
You never
Huh?
gave definitions. Again, when
No,
people
that's
try
the
to make
definition of
syllogisms,
God.
you guys forget to put, I don't know why, but you
Yeah.
forgot
All right, cool. Good job,
to
bro.
put a very
Yeah,
simple
yeah,
definition
because
list. What are
we go to
totalities?
English
What is
class. We
the
go to English
scope
class
of
and we
the
figure
set?
out
What is the
words.
extension of this
We go
set?
to English class and we learn words and
You
shit. We don't
definitely
fucking
haven't been to
that
English
dumbass fact,
class or logic
bro.
class.
You're fucking gay. Like what the fuck, bro? All right, bro. We can
No need to
conclude, bro.
go
I ain't
to
gonna
ad
lie, bro.
hominems.
Bro,
No need to go
shut
to
the
ad
fuck up,
hominems.
faggot. We
I
can
mean, you've
conclude.
already been on
It's
fallacious
not an ad
arguments
hominem,
since
bitch.
like it is an ad hominem, but that's
Yo,
okay.
Quark, I have
Nah,
a
cause
question. Are
You
you a
want to define an
female? Or
ad
you a
hominem for me,
dude?
Mono, or
that's
do you
a
want to
dude,
backtrack?
nigga. It's a fucking man.
Yo, Quark, are you a dude or you a female?
Yeah, sure.
It's a
How
fucking
does that
dude,
answer
bro.
my
It
It's
question?
a
got a dick.
dude.
Like,
It got
nigga,
a
Yeah, totally.
dick. Bro, fucking fat kid.
like, how does that answer my question, dude?
You're fucking
Like, that's
gay.
Yeah,
obvious. Yeah,
so
that
you
is a
want to
Oh,
dude.
hi,
obfuscate
Shen. Hey,
between
Shen. Hey,
your,
Shen.
very
Fucking
basic
gay.
I was
argument
good,
that
Vommy.
fails to define God, fails to
Nothing
define this modal
much.
scope, and then you try to define
Wait,
this modal scope as the three
wait,
laws of
Mono.
Yo,
I want to
Quark,
ask
logic,
shut
you
the
and
a
fuck up. Let
question
fail to
Mono
real
talk,
define
quick,
these
man.
modal
bro.
operators.
Yo,
Again,
yo,
don't
Mono.
bitch.
even.
I
Quark,
see, I see, I see,
yo,
I
Quark, we
see,
ain't trying
I
to hear
see,
you,
I
bitch.
see,
Alright,
I
yo, what's
see.
up, homie?
So, I'm just curious. Wouldn't you denying the necessary word point just you be denying God's existence since you're arguing for that? Because it feels like you're just kind of like
No,
shooting
so
yourself in the head pretty much.
when I say there's no like necessary world, I'm just saying that like I don't even know what that means. Like
Because
I
listen,
wasn't
Mono,
Wait, wait,
listen,
wait,
Mono.
I'm
wait,
just
wait.
I
You
saying
don't know
wait,
what
wait.
it
you're
means? Wait, Mono, you don't
Yeah,
know what
no,
the
I don't
fuck
know what the fuck that means.
You don't know what okay, so
Like, I guess you
debate's
mean
over.
like a world
If
that
you
is
don't know what you're
necessary, but
talking about, why are we talking about anything
Wait,
here?
wait,
You don't know what
hold on, wait, bro,
motoscopes
bro,
are.
yeah, I ain't
Dude,
gonna,
you
yeah,
don't
that
know
nigga's
what
muted, bro.
motoscopes
I ain't
are.
gonna lie, that nigga's muted. Even if there were some necessary world with only necessary things, that doesn't contradict anything. That would just mean that my God exists in that fucking world. The
Under
necessary
using the
You
world is
just
camel
still
said
possible,
if
bro.
you
argument,
deny
so will
if you
It's
deny
be.
still
that there's
included
a
in the.
if you deny there's a necessary world, then everything which exists as necessary in that world gets denied there. For your God wouldn't exist, it denies the existence of it. Doesn't make any sense, man. What are you talking about?
And which is why I just said I didn't deny it. All right, so you want to conclude on Quirk?
Okay,
Can
so
y'all
you
just
haven't
conclude instead of
defined.
spurging, bro?
Okay, so
All right, yo,
if we go
Shin,
over that rec,
bro,
like
can
a
you
few minutes,
shut
you
the.
deny necessitation of contingent
No,
parts. You
I
haven't
didn't,
defined
nigga. I
for
just said no. That's
necessitation
not what
of.
I'm talking about. I said
Well,
no. That's
again,
not
you
what
haven't
I'm talking
defined those
about.
things anyways, so I would let you escape with
Yeah,
that.
because I don't know what the fucking necessary world means. Like, what
So
the
then
fuck
you
is that?
don't
I'm
know what your
saying
argument is. You posted a
no.
syllogism which
I didn't
is
say.
using these
Yeah,
modal
that's
operators,
why. That's
but
why
you
I
don't know
said.
what it
Bro, you're
is.
getting
You don't
muted
know what a
again, bro.
contingent.
Because that's why I said no, bitch. Because I never fucking said ever that my character exists in a necessary world. I said that my character exists in
Character?
all
What?
possible worlds. If this necessary character or if this necessary world is included within the possible world, then I already answered your dumbass fucking question, bitch. Like, shut the fuck up.
Mono. You arguing for
Yeah,
the
my
necessary,
necessary
not the
character
possible.
definitely
What?
wins. I think your
Yeah, all
He's
right,
fiction.
good
not
job, bro.
missing
I
So,
think
all
your
much.
right, yo,
fiction
Shin.
rhetoric is popping out right there. Yeah, character. I
All
think
right,
you
yo,
meant
Shin, bro. Do you
God.
want? Can you, bro? You're getting me again, bro. All right, Shin, bro. You hearing, bro? You listening, bro? Yeah. Yo, I'm biased. You
Oh,
want to?
my fault. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, bro. All right, bro. This is my
I'm
argument,
here.
right? So the argument is like this, right? It says the set of all. How does it go? It says. Let me check. It says if the set of contingent things is actual or is like created by a contingent existence, then that contradicts the set. The set of contingent things is actualized by a contingent existence, therefore it contradicts the set. So pretty much that just proves that the thing that creates the set of contingent things cannot be contingent. And if it can't be contingent, then it's necessary. So that would follow my definition of God, which is a necessary being that creates the set of contingent things. And then Quark literally only asked dumbass questions like, "What's the motoscope?" I said a logical motoscope, right? And I know what like he didn't know what the fuck that meant, so I had to tell him that it means that things that are possible are only possible if they abide by logic, and then if they don't, then they aren't possible. That's what I meant. And then he asked about modal terms and shit that shit had no fucking relevance. And then right, what else he asked? He has other shit, but I forgot. I ain't gonna lie. But he only asked a lot of shitty ass questions over ass and shit. So you lost like bad. You suck, nigga. You're gay, nigga. Like you're ass. All right, Quirk, you can conclude.
Oh,
All right,
dude.
Quirk. Yeah, all right, you lost, dumbass. The fuck, auto concession, nigga. You went quiet. That's in my rules. Stupid ass bitch. Nigga is ass. Oh my god.
Wait, Mono, when did y'all ever agree to any conditions set before the debate, bro? Because I recall y'all just went straight into it.
Nah, what the fuck it is, already
Why
knows
are
about
we
the rules.
stuttering? Come on, buddy, don't stutter. I know you better than that.
He already knows the rules, bro.
What
Yo, I
rules? I
ain't gonna
don't
lie.
see
Mono
any
did not
rules.
stutter. Wait, I can vouch Mono didn't stutter. Like, me and Mono is like
He
imposters,
stuttered
bro.
exactly
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I
0.1
didn't stutter,
seconds
bro.
ago, bro.
Nah, I didn't.
Anyways, let me save this rec and
Wait,
upload it
Vomi,
later
do
when
you
you both debate.
Vomi, who do you think won? Who do you think won?
I mean, I fuck with both Quirk and Mono. I think they're like a great couple, so I'm gonna say unknown.
You're gay. I ain't believe you.
Nigga, what
Oh
the
God,
fuck,
Shut your
that's
nigga?
faggot ass up.
That shit again. That's I'm out. Like that was so
Uh,
disrespectful.
Hey, don't time out on me, Mono.
I already
Anyway,
did, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit pissed
on
me off.
time. Anyways,
All right,
it's
yes,
all
sir.
good. The arguing's
Oh
all over
hell no! This
the
nigga is not
debate.
joining my. Yo, get the fuck out of my server, bitch. That
Everything's okay,
nigga boy
man.
thought he was. What the fuck?
oh, yo,
Everything's
Mono, you
okay
banned that
now,
nigga? Oh
man.
my god, that nigga's so retarded, bro.
Everything's okay.
Yo, that nigga joined this server, bro. That nigga's retarded, bro. Keep that nigga out of the
That
server.
nigga's out, bro.
Hey, bro, realist, what the fuck I do, bro? Why you on my dick?
Okay, whoever kicked me just blatting dick right now. I ain't
Bitch,
even
I
talk.
did,
That's
dumbass.
just
Shut
dick
the
right
fuck
And I
up,
know it was you,
faggot. You
twink
want to
ass
debate?
nigga.
Hey, you want to debate?
Okay.
You want to debate? You want to debate?
Motherfucking
No, it
faggot.
was me, bitch. It was me, bitch. You want to debate?
Anyway.
Yeah, okay then, faggot. You getting server muted too, bitch. Fuck around with your bitch. Actually, you ain't even getting you getting banned, bro. Goodbye, bro.
Yeah,
All
good
right,
boy.
goodbye.
Ban me. Ban me. Do what daddy say. See how you got a vendetta since I
God, bitch. Fuck. Like, that shit was not gonna work, dumbass nigga. Alright, bro. Quark, you lost, bro. You suck ass. Like, you're genuinely ass. Like, I don't know why, like, bro, you debated for like 5 years and you're still
Yeah,
ass. Like,
nice
you should
vote, bro.
genuinely,
Yeah, Mono, why'd you
yeah,
time me,
yeah,
bro?
because I don't. You said that gay ass shit.
Wait, Mono. Do you
Wait,
actually
so
think you won that or what?
Yeah, I won no diff. I'm not gonna lie.
So Mono,
I
me
mean,
about the like
hey,
pressure
wait, hold
you use
on,
that at the
Mono.
time me
Question.
like that's a
Wait,
fault.
hold on, Mono. Question. What do you like define as possibility there?
Something that could be the case.
Okay, something that could be the case.
But it's not that much, bro. It's just simply could be the case, bro.
No. I'm adding this along with my notes that I've been collecting from the debate so far.
This nigga, this dork ass nigga note in the debate, bro. I'm dead, bro.
Yo, chill out. Hey, relax. Hey, hold on. I gotta bring up my notepad again. Okay, so we got this shit. But yeah, Mono, like using that definition, under something like logically possible, no, under like the modal scope there, that would contradict, your definition, right?
How?
Because what you define as possibility, or actually, I can just ask you this question: when you define possibility, there, are you defining it externally towards, the logical modal scope, or are you defining it, with the logical modal scope there?
Obviously, with the logic monoscope.
Okay, yeah. So then, under any sort of logical modal scope, any sort of possibilities defined that which doesn't contradict the laws of logic here. And you said that, that your definition is just something that could be the case, which is obviously in contradiction towards the definition there. So do you just mean
Where was the P and not P? What the fuck?
They're two separate definitions. Something which can be
No,
the
they're
case.
not.
Yes, they are. What are you talking
You
about? They're
define
two
a
separate
motoscope
different
and you
definitions.
define a possibility. Those are two different things. You could have a different. You could have a possibility and a different motoscope, bro. And the possibility.
Why does that matter? That doesn't matter.
That matters because then what would be considered could happen would change. So under a logical mode or under a classical logic, it would change. Rather, if I use like paraconsistent logic, it would literally change. So what could happen would change. But that's irrelevant. But he didn't take any of my arguments, bro. Like I don't see how that's a contradiction. Me saying that it's possible, if it doesn't contradict any of the three laws of thought, is not insane, bro. Like that's normal. That's what everybody says.
No, because what you're saying is a generalization of the case, bro. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not. Yeah,
yes,
duh,
you are,
bro. What? I'm saying, yeah, duh. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, wait. Question. So, wait. Excluding. Wait, hold on. Yo, Moto. Wait. Hold on. Relax. Wait. Let me ask you a question. Let's say external towards this logical modal scope, right? Let's say some sort of like nomological modal scope. Let's say using that, which doesn't make sense, but let's say if something's nomologically metaphysically possible, right? Something obviously there could be the case, right? Or if something physically possible, something obviously could be the case there, right? But when we're saying something isn't the case, in some sort of like metaphysical possibility, we're saying it, it can be the case logically there. So with something just being the case there, that leaves room for interpretation that this is on the general scope, because anything there could just be something that can be the case there. It can be physically possible, it can be not, metaphysically possible. That's why there's a distinction between the two. Yeah, there's why there's a distinction. That's why I'm saying it doesn't apply. Obviously, distinction.
But the argument is under.
Have you finally
Why
got your modal scope?
this
Have you
come
finally got your modal scope?
back?
Because you failed. You have been failing to
Where
get
did she
this.
come
You've
from?
been failing to fucking
Bro.
grasp this for the past hour, I guess. And it's really pathetic that you have to mute me just to think like half as much as you do.
Bitch, you're
To
Quark,
feel
I'm not even
better
going.
like
Yo,
this shit.
Quark,
It's fucking pathetic.
You're
Quark,
actually
you've been gone
ass.
for like
I'm
15
actually
minutes,
asked
dude.
when you've been doing this shit for how long? Fuck off.
Quark,
You have
you've been
no
debating
right
for
to do
5
this
fucking
shit.
years.
Or
Stop.
like,
I don't know, bro. You
you
suck,
think
bro. You're
your
ass.
rhetoric is
You're ass.
somehow what? Appreciative?
Yo, why is it?
Fucking stupid.
Name one counter argument to my argument. Name one counter
Name
argument you
one
gave in the
counter.
debate.
You haven't even provided your full argument. You haven't provided a modal
So you're getting
scope.
disconnected because you just couldn't track, dumbass.
Why is it that every time that
Kicking me? kicking me now. Remember, this is
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah, I could ban you, bitch. Like, shut the
Oh,
fuck
you're gonna
up.
ban me, and that's gonna be on rec too.
No, I said I can. I didn't say I will.
Oh, you will.
That's not what I said. I said I can.
You have a
I
really
didn't say I
fragile
will.
ego. Okay, so what's your
I don't.
argument for God? Since you
Do you want? Yeah.
The
Just
set
gotta
of
be-
all
you-
the
you-
set
you
of-
you'd be begging
You
for conclusions now.
you got to be a dumbass.
You.
Yeah, Tricks,
Take
I ain't
some
gonna lie, 'cause-
water, take a very big
Oh, that was not
deep
Tricks.
breath,
Oh
and
shit.
try to think
Hey,
just
my bad,
a bit
bro.
harder
I
than
meant
that.
disconnected Tricks.
yo,
That's
I'm
what
about to say,
saying,
yo, what the fuck I get kicked for?
That was me, nigga. That was me and Quark at the same time.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit,
Alright,
is that my nigga
so
Trick? Oh
anyways,
damn.
Quark. So Quark.
Yo, which
We're
fat
still
boy
waiting.
keeps kicking
It
me?
was
Mono, bro, can you just stop it, bro? God damn.
Yeah, goodbye, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Three
so
laws
Quark,
of logic, modal scope. Yeah, I haven't even introduced modal
Yeah,
operators.
nice fold, Mono. You got pressing the perm abusing. Nice fold, kid.
Timed out, bro.
You're getting
You just
yeah,
did not
yeah,
win
you're
this. I
stop
thought you would
fucking.
leave by now, just that you
Goodbye,
knew
Alright,
that
so
how
look,
bad you
bro,
lost.
be quiet, bro. Stop. So look, right? My argument is, right, that the set
We're
of
waiting.
all contingent things. Are you listening?
Spit it out, fat boy.
So you're gonna have to define contingent things after this, obviously.
You don't know shit.
I don't. You haven't defined your
Come
modal
on,
scope.
Alright, we're not repeating the debate, bro. You lost. I'm sorry.
Yeah, totality just doesn't define set of contingents if there's a necessary operator.
I mean, you already lost, bro.
I mean, if you're gonna say that the totality of contingents is actualized by contingent existence, what happens to the necessary? You're leaving out an entire modal scope. And if you're gonna have a complete system, you have to, say this for your, I guess,
You want to conclude
supposed
an
argument for
nexus?
God.
You want to conclude a nexus?
There we go.
Your Nexus don't know
Let's
anything.
go.
Nexus don't know anything
Alright,
about
cool.
it.
Can
Alright,
y'all
you wanna
wait,
go-
wait.
argument.
Jaw,
You wanna
disrupt your
conclude?
conclusions, so end the
conclusion.
wreck here, bro. Just please,
No, wait,
goddamn.
don't.
Yeah,
end it.
but we.
Alright, so can you?
Hey, Nick.
Or you want to conclude a?
Get to
You
the
want to
fucking
conclude?
conclusion.
No, go ahead,
You're
Mono.
getting,
Oh
bro.
shit.
You
Alright, do
are
you
Cool
want to
guy.
conclude?
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna
I will give you
permabid,
the
you could.
honors.
Oh my, you're getting timed out, bro.
What happened?
Do you want to
It was
conclude
good,
a cool
cool guy,
guy or
serious.
Nexus? Which one?
Mono, go ahead.
Hey, bro, y'all guys can
conclude.
conclude to me, bro.
Alright.
Type shit.
Hey, cool guy. You want to
God,
conclude,
Lord,
or do you want to get conclude to Madoka?
Yeah,
Which
Nick.
one?
Yeah.
Are you like, what are you doing here, Mono?
So which one who do you want to conclude to? Nexus,
Are you like
cool guy,
having
or
some
Madoka?
weird like ego meltdown right here? Again, this is
Yo,
all
Quark,
recording.
answer the fucking question, bro.
This is just like, what is this?
So do you want to conclude to
Just
Nexus,
conclude to Madoka.
Again, I'm asking
Madoka,
for
or cool guy
your
11?
concluding remarks. I don't give a shit. I've been asking for a conclusion. Go ahead.
Yeah, but he's asking who are you
I
concluding
literally
to?
don't give a shit. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, so
Nigga,
anyways,
hey.
I guess we conclude into all three of them. So my
Alright,
conclusion is that the set of all contingent things cannot be actualized by a contingent thing. That is contradictory. So that means that the actualizer of the set of all contingent things has to be necessary, which means that that's what it means. There you go.
You
I
didn't
mean,
even
I
finish
fulfill
your
my
syllogism.
definition. The
How
definition,
fucking
which
pathetic
is
this?
you're getting left muted. Okay, so the definition, which is well, this is how I define God, a necessary being that actualized or created the set of all contingent things. So it follows, and then you asked a lot of fucking definitions, because you don't like know shit, so you didn't know what contingent meant, so I had to tell you. So contingent means dependent on something or something that can exist in a possible world. Or yeah, depending on something to exist, by the way. And then I told you what a necessary being is, which is something that exists in all possible worlds. And then I told you what a modal scope is. I told you that the modal scope that I'm using is a logical modal scope, and now I told you what that is, which is, what that the three laws of logic is the determiner of is what determines what's possible or not. And then you just didn't attack my argument. So you just asked really shitty ass definitions because you saw it in your ass. So you could conclude now.
Okay, so Congratulations, Mono. You finally got the balls enough to, I guess, debate or get out whatever the fuck that was on your
You're
chest.
just gonna let the
It
conclusions,
was
bro.
really bad, and I honestly hope you could, like,
That's not a conclusion.
chat
bitch.
on some chat GPTs so you could get some better ideas. So,
That wasn't
again, your modal scope is, I quote, a logical modal scope. Again, never defining what the contingent parts are, what the necessitation is, or how this even goes back to the same argument that we were arguing for in the first place. Remember that this is God.
Yes.
You didn't define God. You only defined contingent parts of the
Nigga,
set,
shit.
and you never defined memberships or any identities of any sort of relationships. So again, you just have these contingent parts of totality with no memberships, no identity order or operations. You just have this syllogism which states this set,
It's
and
like-
it has no actuality. And you can spurge over there. Like, I was quiet your entire spurge session.
Booty.
So,
Oh, you were kind of forced to be silent.
yeah.
All right, yo, Nexus, who won?
So anyway, no, I'm not
Can I
done,
just send
Mono.
a rack,
So,
bro? God,
Now Shorty
Yeah,
talking
so,
about
anyway,
membership, bro. Like this isn't
you
Sam's fault.
didn't
Like, use,
define
like,
God.
real
You didn't
words.
define even
All right,
try to
bro.
define
You ain't
contingencies
repeating
or
yourself. All right, yo,
necessitation.
Nexus, who
You
won,
failed
bro?
to define your modal scope, and you failed to even
Literally,
define
I said
basic
he did.
contingent
So
things
come
about
on, dude.
All right, I
world.
got
I can
judgment
talk
How
for
this
about it.
fails
Let's
or
We can just
does
talk
not
about it.
fail to
Mono can
obtain.
define that.
So don't talk about this again when you're trying to talk about God, because you didn't even
You are
try
one of
to
the
here,
worst.
establish
here,
any
hold on,
metaphysics
hold on,
for
hold
this
on,
entire
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
So,
Can we pause?
that is
Can we
my
pause real quick?
conclusion. So
Can we
go
pause it?
ahead.
Wait.
Bro, we don't care, bitch.
We can
Let's
pause.
pause real quick. Let's pause real quick. Define, the argument and was saying that, under logical, motoscope, that I'm going to be talking about, anything which is, possible, doesn't, or no, so, yeah, he says like anything which is possible, doesn't contradict the three laws of logic. And by possibility, he just means, well, I already just defined what he means by possibility there. But also when he says, something's necessary, just meaning that it doesn't have, or it exists in all possible worlds, and, possibility or not contingency there. He says, that, something which
Can
is
you just
external.
stop, please? Like, this is so bad. Like, I feel secondhand embarrassment for you, like, reiterating his own
Well,
embarrassment.
I'm reading every single thing he said, because you said in your own conclusions that he didn't name any of
It's
these
It's
things.
really bad. It's really bad when he
I'm
uses
trying. Dude, I'm trying.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying, Quark. Please.
Like, this is what he's been doing.
All right, hold on. Yeah. So contingency. He said.
You suck.
What did you wait, Mono? What did you say again for contingency being clear?
It means that it's dependent on something else to exist, and that it's just possible. It's not necessary.
Okay, so Quark. What is your refutation against what he said?
Yeah,
What's like your
again,
refutations?
under defined definitions, didn't define the set, didn't define memberships, did not define contingencies, did not define necessitation.
Mm-hmm.
No modal scope, no more operators, did not define anything of that set.
Mm-hmm.
So, totality under what? Membership under what? So, what are we defining God as here? So, you aren't
The
saying
creator
anything.
of the set of contingent things.
Creator contingent set of Olga, that doesn't make any sense. You wanna
Bro,
why?
this
Because you're
nigga ass.
defining
Yo,
things.
infinity, bro. Oh, that is not infinity.
That nigga say infinity.
Oh my god,
That's all I can
he's
say.
delusions.
That was not infinity. That was right though.
He's
Get the
seeing
I
things.
think that nigga called Raiko
Hey,
infinity, bro.
hey, right
Crying
though,
for
bro.
help.
Listen, being 100% clear here. It's
Hey,
wait.
can you hear-
Hold on. Being 100% clear here. If everything which Quark, well, we have to go back in the rec here because there's too many unverifiable things. But if everything which Quark said was true, then you lost like miserably. But if everything you said was true, well, then you would have won the debate because you've defined like literally everything. But some of the things that she's questioning, I didn't hear you define, but I did hear you define, contingency. I did hear you find what you mean by possibility in the modal scope there, but I didn't hear you define anything else.
Alright, so right. So I'm using infinity's little shitty ass argument, right? The self contingent thing shit.
Ass.
What?
The set of contingent things thing that infinity be arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was using that on this dumbass faggot, right? And this stupid ass faggot didn't know fucking anything because this bitch like when I yeah, I'm gonna keep on like saying all that because I don't know that I don't know her, but
Just say what you're saying, bro.
He's
so
really struggling.
You're getting, yeah.
It's
I ain't gonna
okay,
lie.
you can
Talk
do
one more
it.
time, you getting banned, bitch. So like I was saying though, right?
Aw. Complain a bit more.
Please shut up.
Yeah. So, anyways, like I was saying though, pretty much right. So I was
Yeah,
using
you
the
had to
seven.
kick me.
You're getting local muted, bitch. All right. So they pretty much my entire argument was that it like the set of contingent things, right? It can't be created by a contingent thing because that would contradict the set. So it would have to be necessary. And then this dumbass faggot was saying, "What is necessary? Me? What the fuck? What's the monoscope?" So I gave him the monoscope, right? I said it's a logical monoscope, right? I said it's a logical monoscope. He asked what the fuck contingent mean. I said it's dependent on. Actually, you know what? I won, bro. You suck ass, Quirk. Quirk, bro, quit debating.
Yeah,
This shit ain't
logical
for you, bro.
motoscope
I ain't
never
gonna lie, quit
defined
debating, bro.
any
This shit ain't for
semantics,
you,
never
gang.
defined any
This shit
analytics,
ain't
There's
for
never
not
you.
even
defined a
such.
syllogism
Hey,
to
hey, this
prove
debate shit ain't
There's
your
for
not
you,
even
gang.
such thing as a
claim.
logical motoscope.
Again,
But
that's
you
not
know,
even a
Hey,
theory.
yes,
Even if
there
you tried
is.
to
not
bullshit out of your
even.
ass,
That's
you
not.
There
didn't even
is a
try to
logical
argue S5 or
motorsport.
Well, no,
Kripke.
no, no. There
You
actually,
even
isn't.
Yes,
baseless
But
there
you know,
Kripke.
you
is.
gave your own set
Goddamn.
definition. Yeah, no, there's no such thing as that. But we can
Yes,
talk
there
about.
is.
No, there
Oh,
isn't. There isn't no
what?
set theory about any sort of
Nigga, I don't give a
reasoning.
fuck about no fucking theories, nigga. There is a logical motorsport, my nigga. Niggas be using
Yeah,
that.
well, then if there's logical motoscope, there would be a theorem of it, would it not?
Yeah,
We'd
could you
have some sort of like
Theory
fucking
is
define that?
hypothesis.
You've been saying that. You've
Like,
never defined it.
like
Please
every single
define it.
definition, like every.
Mono,
Wait, hold on.
define
Nexus, can
logical
you give me
motoscope.
any sort of source here that states that there's some sort of logical motoscope in,
There's like
reference
50 of
to what
them.
he is?
There's like
Yeah,
50
give me
of
one.
them.
Yeah, give me
Bro,
one.
nobody
Give me
got,
one.
bro,
Give me
There's
one.
nobody be reading, bro, no one
Give me
reading
one. Okay,
philosophy
no.
books just to learn about what the fucking motor logic is.
Like,
No,
like
no,
Nexus,
your
I ain't gonna
claim
lie,
is
nigga.
that, and
You're
that's what
trying to
until you
like,
prove for
trying to
God.
like,
a
you know,
normal
You've been
eat them,
failing
definition.
but
to
like
do
you
A
that.
don't know what you're
possibility
talking
that
about.
is denoted by the three laws of logic. That's literally all it
That's
is.
obviously the
Any
definition
such
that you
statement.
apply towards it. That's
Yeah,
like
because
obviously the definition
any
you
Alright,
apply
bro,
any
towards it.
single
That's
then
obviously not
thing,
something that. That's obviously. Wait, I'm not disagreeing that
any
there
person
can
say
be
that,
some
bro.
sort of
I'm just
definition that you can
saying
apply to. I'm saying that
alright,
there's
so
no
this
source for these
dumbass
things.
faggot lost. The fuck?
What
Like,
are we
what the fuck
talking
this
about?
nigga
Like
wanna
any
play
fucking,
this?
like any person who
This
reads this shit would tell you that
ass.
there's no fucking source for it. Obviously, you can apply a definition towards
Bro,
it.
ain't nobody give a fuck about no fucking books, nigga. I
Well,
don't give a fuck if
I'm
anyone
not even
books about
talking. I'm
it,
not
bro.
even talking about.
Again,
I'm not even
he
talking about the debate here.
failed to define a
like,
scope. He
what the
defined a
fuck are you
fail
talking
a
about, Nexus?
motoscope. He defined the motoscope as the logical motoscope.
No, I
What am
didn't,
I?
bitch.
Yes, you
Are
did.
you
Okay, so what
retarded?
is the motoscope?
You're
Please tell me
getting
what the motoscope is. Oh, you gonna mute me again?
logical. It's a logical motorsport.
Okay, so the logical motoscope. Okay, so what is the
I think it's
scope
kind of
of this
stupid. You're
logical
using the word
motoscope that
motoscope.
you're claiming? What's the
You're
scope
Yeah,
of
using the
bro.
word
this?
motoscope within the definition of what's a
Mono, what
motoscope.
is the scope of this logical motoscope that you're claiming?
Well, yeah, he says his motoscope is
The
just
three
logic. That's
laws
what he
of
says.
logic. The three
Okay,
laws of
okay,
logic.
so how are you defining the modal operators
Obviously.
under this three laws of logic?
Nigga can, have, must, feel like that.
What? Okay, so ambiguity is
Yeah.
not gonna do that. Okay, so
Those
you
are
have
the
to
modal
define that.
operators. What the fuck you want me to do? Like, the fuck?
No, you have to define them, silly.
Oh, you want me to define them? So what
Yeah.
can means, right? You
Under
shut up, bitch.
possibility and
So can
necessitation.
means possibility,
So,
right?
under
And must
worlds,
means
right? So you're gonna have to explain how these semantic entailments of, or rather syntactic entailments of these possibilities. So must have, always, before, after. Again, those contingencies are gonna be dependent upon how you define those predications for those entailments. But you haven't defined that, and you haven't defined the modal scope, and you haven't defined the contingencies or necessitation under the possible worlds. So yeah. You haven't defined possible worlds, so
yes, I
I guess you
have.
wanted to. Okay, so what are you defining as a world? Are you defining this? How are you grounding it?
Like another word. You don't know what a world is?
No. I mean, my world,
So
your
a
world.
world
Again,
that can be.
these
Yeah.
worlds can be
That
subjective
this is
and
what I'm
disagreed
saying.
upon.
Like
How are
you
we
go into
defining
you
on
really
these?
went into this debate not knowing shit. You don't know what contingent
No,
mean.
because
You don't know
you
what
haven't defined
motoscope
a.
mean.
No, you
You don't
haven't
know
defined
what
either of
world mean.
those.
Like, bro, what's an apple, dumbass? Yeah, I don't know.
I
Yeah, nigga said, what's an apple?
I
Nigga
don't
said,
think we
what's the apple?
have. I don't think we have a definition for an apple. These are gonna be
Yeah, we
subjective
don't.
predicates.
Your ass. I ain't gonna lie,
Sure
kill
not, yeah, we
yourself, bro.
don't.
This ain't for you, bro.
I mean, you wanted to go into subjective
The,
dualism,
the, the
but then
debate,
you
the
cowered out
debate,
again
the
to
debate shit ain't
theology.
for you,
But
bro.
then you
Quit this
want to go
shit.
back to subjective dualism by making
You
this
can get beat up
shitty
by dualism. You can
predication.
get beat up. You can get beat up in dualism
Ye-
too.
ye- 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 ye-
All right, yeah. So look, you hear my argument, bitch?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
your
So
argument
my
that you
argument
haven't
is
defined
that
for modal
my
scope.
argument. No,
Logical
you
modal
already
scope,
lost.
what are the operators?
Oh,
Under what? What three laws of logic? How are you defining the logical operators under can, have, must have, under the identity law.
You don't know what
can
can
have must
means?
have. Yeah, how can the apple can have must have it properties? How under what ontological or metaphysical claims that you're defining this? Again, this is your trying.
You don't
I
know what
guess,
can
your
means?
syntactic
Do you
interpretation.
want me to give you a definition for every modal operator? Like,
Yes,
what?
because that's your modal scope. That's what you're trying
What
to
the
define here.
fuck?
Yeah, that's a very big task. And when you're trying to define that and you're this underprepared, is just laughable.
What else?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, nigga. You
Well,
crazy, nigga.
Wait, Quark,
Nigga
I
want
think
me to
you
define like 500
answered it.
words.
Well, no, I think you answered it in a weird way, but I get what she's saying. She's just saying that.
Nigga.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
What
Wait,
the fuck? This nigga said the hard R for no reason.
This nigga.
Mono.
I think you just said the hard R for no reason. Mono, you can't be saying that like that,
This
bro.
nigga really said fucking define every operator. I'm not doing
I think what
it.
she meant is just
You could go in a
define.
dictionary and read, dumbass.
No,
Like,
I think what
it's not that hard.
what
You don't
she
know
meant is just
shit.
define the modal operator that you're trying to use. Just like any sort of
Oh.
modal operator that you're trying to use, not
I already
literally
did.
every single one.
Oh, they already did.
What is it? The laws of logic?
Nah, it's like necessary and like can and shit. I already defined that. So
What does
you
it mean to
lost,
be
bro.
necessary in the laws of logic?
Yeah, okay, so
It
if you're gonna
means
say if
what?
the probability of you have like so many options to choose from because you haven't actually defined the modal scope. You could give a probabilistic or
you're
more
dumb as shit.
pragmatic answer for this, possibility, which
What do you
I would
want me to
actually
say,
agree
bro?
upon.
What do you want me to say?
Well, I just want you to have a coherent, framework for which you can identify
Yeah,
these
what's a coherent
contingent
framework?
parts.
Give one. Since
A
I
coherent
can't give one.
framework. So I think we would say a coherent framework is going to be Aristotelian logic, which constitutes the three laws of logic, which I guess
That's
we've
what
been
the fuck I
using
just
all we've been doing here.
That's what
Well,
the
not
fuck
you
I just
because
said, bro.
no, you've been using
What?
modal operators, which does not detail Aristotelian
Nigga,
logic.
when
It
I
actually
say shit
details
like, bro,
modal operators. That's modal contingency, modal necessitation.
you was a
Those
fucking
those
idiot,
are
bro.
going to be defined differently under Aristotelian logic.
You was a dumbass.
I mean, when you're defining necessitation, I think we're going to define it under it has to obtain these certain state of affairs. I think we would agree on this.
What
right?
words in that
I
syllogism
think
do you want me to define?
I'm just gonna let
What words
you
in
have
the
the benefit of the
syllogism do you
doubt,
want
and I'm
me to
gonna try to
define?
steel man your argument.
What
So,
words in the syllogism do you want me to define?
yeah, so when you're trying to define God, I think you mean it to state
I already
that
did. Which words
these
in the fucking
contingent
syllogism do you
parts,
want
which is
me
the
to define?
totality of the set,
Which
must
words in
necessitate
the
these
argument do you
totalities
want me
of
to define?
contingencies to the entailment of, I'm
What
guessing,
words,
totality of the
Alright,
possibility.
bye.
So,
Are you gonna
again,
give it?
it's
Are
not
you
going to
gonna tell me?
be really defined under the model operators.
Which
since
fucking words?
necessitation
Which
and
operators
possibility.
do you want me to define, bro?
Necessitation and possibility. Since we've been
Alright, so
going over this
necessary.
over and over again.
Okay, be quiet. So necessary means that that it exists in every single possible world, and possible means is something that could happen.
Okay, so how are we determining that? That's like, how?
What do you mean? How are we determining
Yeah,
that?
so how are we determining that it can obtain or cannot obtain?
What does that even mean, bro?
I'm just raising a question to how are you determining this, seemings of necessitation and possibility. Again,
Are you telling me where I got the definition from? Like, what the fuck are you
no,
asking,
because you're not really defining anything that, for an apple to like have this certain state of affairs, it would be, contingent upon what we define as these things of an apple and these predicated properties of an apple. So it's going to be like more of a precognition sort of thing.
I don't know what that means, bro.
It's going to be more subjective to like independent
What are you
experiences
talking
and
about, bro?
knowledge claims. Sort of
What are
like
you
we're all
talking about?
marrying the boxes, but again, sharing each other knowledge is not going to be independent of the experience.
What the fuck do you want me to define, bro?
Yeah, so your modal scope is going to be under the contingents, right? So under
You
what
said what?
world? Yeah, so how are you defining the world in that it obtains these certain state of affairs?
How am I defining the world that got the what?
This certain state of affairs. Like, how can it obtain this certain state of affairs?
I don't know what that means. You're literally saying just nonsense, bro.
I guess so. Do you want to
You
conclude
are.
here? Damn.
You was so ass, bro.
I mean, that's like round 2 for you.
Are so shit.
It's
Like,
okay.
holy
I mean,
fuck.
still have
Why are you so
never,
bad,
ever
bro?
defined contingency. Never
Bro,
defined
I already
contingent.
defined contingent for you,
Never
bro.
defined. You define modal scope as logical modal scope. Again,
That's not how I define motoscope, bro.
quite literally, word for
Motoscope,
word.
what tells us what's possible and what's
Damn.
not.
Yeah, and still underdefined.
I just defined you on motoscope.
You didn't.
Just
Clarification
did.
of what you're trying to define, sure. But again, not the scope itself. You haven't defined memberships, you haven't defined identities, you haven't defined any sort of entailments. Like
You
anything.
don't know what identity means, bro.
Again, you haven't defined a scope.
This
That's
shit, bro, this
your
shit is,
argument. That's your argument. I mean, you're just failing to define a god. So that's
bro.
what you were trying to
Bro.
do.
Do you want me to summarize this, the shards,
So
and
are you
then
saying God is
end this shit?
necessary or contingent? So it seems that you're trying to say
He's
God is
necessary, bitch.
okay, so how are you defining necessary? Since you're only defining you're
Necessary
only working with contingents
possible.
right
It
here.
exists in all possible worlds, bitch. I've told you this fucking times.
And you haven't defined the modal scope for any possible world?
The motoscope is logic, nigga. The logical
Okay,
motoscope, bitch.
logical modal scope is not
Fuck.
defined. You haven't defined the 3 laws of
3
logic.
laws of logic, my nigga.
Again, you
God
haven't defined
damn,
those
you said
unconditional
dumbass.
operators. You're still failing with this.
Oh, can means fucking
Don't
possible.
complain
Bitch.
to
Like,
me.
fuck, necessary
You're
means all
whining.
fucking worlds.
You're
Contingent means
whining.
fucking dependent
It's
and
so
shit, nigga.
bad.
Get out, bro. Get the fuck out of my car. I'm out, bitch. All right, bro. Yo, Shards, you trying to like.